my new Android head unit. I kind of jumped the gun when I first got it and wrapped this piece right here orange. It used to be silver. So let's get to installing it. Alright, so before I put this Android head unit into my car, what I'm going to use is the mic, because I use the Bluetooth, the GPS, install the Wi-Fi. For me, I have the backup camera, so I have to use this video in, and then this is the separate harness I bought off Amazon to use my backup camera, and then this is the main harness. I still have to like solder these wires together to use the camera, but I use some vinyl wrap just to match the wires up. When you buy it off Amazon, it comes with pictures to connect which wires to each other. And then lastly, I'm going to use a USB, a single USB, because I might put in a flash drive for any music and video. Alright, so I got this trim piece off right here. If you don't know how to do it, I made a video a while back. It's on my channel, go check it out. It tells you how to remove all the trim, including the door, this part, the gauge clusters, the steering wheels, and the other door, and that one trim on the other side. So once you have this off, you just take out these 3 screws, and then you can unplug this, and then you put your fingers here and here, and you pry up, and then the whole thing just clips off basically. And then once you have this whole bezel piece off, you gotta take off the vents and then transfer them to the new bezel on the Android head unit, and obviously take this out. Got the bezel off, and then to remove the head unit, I believe it's 4 screws, one here, and then the same side. You just remove those screws, take out those screws, take this out, and then there's gonna be about 2 or 3 plugs back here, and then you just plug in your harness from the other one, and I'll be back with that. Now, to remove the AC vent, you have to pry back like this clip, and then these 2 right here, and then this one, and then you can get the AC vent out. And then once you do that, you have to trim the corners like right here, and I took off like a clip here. I just ripped it off with some pliers. You can see the pieces right there, and then once you clip it in, it's fairly secure, it's not going anywhere. Alright, I got the AC vent out so I can show you like where it hits. So when you put it into the new bezel, right there, that corner, you can tell is hitting the base of the head unit, or the plate that holds the screen. But everywhere else will go in just fine. You just have to trim off this piece right here. So basically, you could just take this part right here and then trim that section off. So I took the pliers, and then just like that. I mean, you could shave it down more to fit. It depends on how your vent really fits. Mine, I kind of just took it off until it was flat with this surface right here, and then I was able to fit it in. I just wanted to show you that once I got the screen out, this black wire is for the radio, these 2 for, these 3 are for the back of my stock head unit. If you don't have the reverse camera, you might not have this one or one of them. I'm not really sure. I don't have another Lancer to compare it to, but just be wary if yours does not have the same options as mine. Mine has a satellite radio, head unit, and a reverse camera. So in case yours is an older model, it might not have all of these. Just want to mention before I install this unit, just match up the plug to this one to this one, and then this one goes to my reverse camera harness right here. I don't think you use this one, and then the radio plug goes into the antenna. For the GPS module or the antenna here, I'm actually going to stick this right underneath here on this flat surface. The microphone here, I'm just going to snake it through here, out here, run the wire, and just tape the mic right there. And then for the USB port, I'm going to snake it into the glove compartment. That way the only thing you really see is the mic, and for best call quality, it's probably the best place just to put it here. Almost forgot, don't forget to ground this on something. I'm probably gonna put it in between one of those bolts or on the other side. Any of them is fine, just have it as a flat surface. Alright, so I got everything plugged in. This is loosely held to just the top clips. Got the mic mounted, got the USB cable ran. So now I'm going to turn on the car to see if this works, and if my backup camera, if I hook that up correctly. So the screen turned on, that's a good thing. This is the boot up. And then if the reverse camera works, then I'm gonna put everything back and tidy up everything. Just my first thoughts, this does take a little bit to boot up, but that's alright. I mean, I'm not really in a rush all the time. Alright, so that's the home screen. I didn't take out the screen plastic yet, so it's not really getting through my fingers. I am familiar with Android. Now I'm holding the brake, put it into reverse, and it works. Alright, so I did do it correctly. The pictures on Amazon do work fine. And this is great. I'm thrilled, actually. This was a relatively easy install. You just have to follow the diagram for the reverse camera. It's on the Amazon page where they sell the harness for it. And then as for the radio itself, I mean, it's just like a few plugs, and then it tells you like where everything is on the back with some stickers. And most of the plugs can only like go in their specific plugs, so you can't really screw this up. Call quality, I'm not really going to test it out right now because everyone's at work, and I'm about to go to work today as I'm installing this. And then the USB, I mean, I don't really use the stock USB that's or I don't really use the USB that came in this car, if there was one, I don't remember. And yeah. For anyone wondering how to remove the silver trim piece that I wrapped orange, you just have to remove several screws. These 3 on the bottom, and then these 2 on the top. They're attached to like some plastic posts that you can see right here where my finger is. And then what you do is you can slide it, you can kind of move it out of the way, but there's a ribbon cable that attaches this computer part to the screen, so be careful. And then once you remove this out of the way, you can get to these screws holding in the trim piece. There's 7 of them going all the way across, and then you just take it out and then do the reverse order to put it back.